Hi guys, Shannions here, and I am back playing the beginner's guide. And last time we destroyed the machine, and one of the thing I missed in the last game that I noticed while editing was that I was told that the machine's name is Coda. And Davey has now told us that, at least at the time of making the beginner's guide, that this was the last game Coda ever made. And it sure dangarang sounds like Coda died, doesn't it? Let's hope that that is not the case. So we're now in the last game Coda ever made, called The Tower. And as you can hear, it sounds like a great time. Hello. It's dark.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Yep. Sure is. Oh, and the bad sounds are getting badder. Worse. They're getting worse. Hello. Oh. That is quite the tower.
This room actually has a maze in it.
He likes mazes. Oh boy.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable.
Yeah.
The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Sure.
But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's unappealing. Don't like that. Oh, what a nice bridge. It's a wall. It's wall 128.128. Okay. This is just, you know, bunnies and butterflies. That's what this is.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable.
No.
Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever.
Uh-huh.
I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end.
I appreciate that.
But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
I don't know. Don't think it's good, though. I sure hope Coda's okay. This looks good. I recognize you, Mr. Switch.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Uh-huh.
Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Okay. Thank you. Maybe, I don't know, it's a puzzle just for Coda? I mean, he never meant for anyone else to play the games, right? Oh. I went over. Steven. Get it. Ooh. Is it still a puzzle if it's unsolvable? I think we're trying to get up to that light, which just points at another tower. Are we trying to find whoever's crying or whatever that noise is? Oh, I feel like we're supposed to be going up. Oh well. Okay.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Thanks.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
I feel like Davey feels like he should be able to fix Coda, and his inability to do so is reflected in this dark game.
I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is.
That's tough.
It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Right?
And he wouldn't.
Coda. So mysterious. She's so good at what you do. Even though I'm not exactly sure what that is. Ooh, color. It is very appealing in this darkness.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Davey. It's okay, Davey. I mean, I don't actually know that, but that's the type of thing you say, right? It's okay.
Where did I screw up?
Oh, dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. Oh, it's a breakup game. Oh my gosh, it's a friend breakup game. Oh, it's breaking my little heart. Davey, Davey.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Was it because he showed it to other people? He tried to make it his own. Oh, little Davey. You didn't know what you were doing.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I wonder at times whether you think I'm making these games for you. You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give? Violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think, because according to Davey, Coda started adding the lampposts. But the lampposts were representative of Davey trying to give solutions and little neat bow tie endings and meanings to Coda's games. Maybe.
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Would you simply let them be what they are? When I am around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. Which is kind of, that's so contrast to Davey, who kind of saw Coda and what he was going through as his problem to solve. Coda is very sassy. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you're wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Oh gosh. When you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Wow. The entire game's like a letter to Coda. The entire time you think Davey's taking you on this journey, showing you about Coda, but it's really about him reaching Coda himself.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Oh, so Coda was okay. Coda was fine. The one who actually needed help was Davey. Davey who hurt Coda. And this is Davey trying to reach out to Coda. And everything else failed.
Solution.
That was the lamppost, right? Davey's putting solutions in Coda's puzzles, workarounds.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
I wonder if this is a Coda game too. Or maybe it's a Davey game.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
I don't hate you, Davey. I mean, I was pretty convinced of your perspective about Coda. I can see how you got there. But I can also understand that Coda is just a very unique individual whom, even though you were friends, you didn't understand him. Oh, this is nice. This is a dark place I never want to go to. If you're claustrophobic, don't look.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, What would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
So while Davey feels like that, Coda, on the other hand, made games he didn't even make for other people to play, that weren't even necessarily made to be playable. They're very, very different. Where am I going?
What now?
That's how I'm feeling right now, so I guess this game is pretty representative. Davey's thoughts.
I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot that I need to make up for. So I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So our trusty, supposedly trusty narrator has left us. And here we are. What is that? Oh, it's a cleft in the rock. Hello. Better not run into any lampposts. Whoa. I think we've got to go down. Okay. Oh. Okay. Where am I going? There's gotta be, I don't know. Is there an ending to this? Oh, we're back at the station. Okay. Are we going back to where we started from? Well, this is not the station. Oh. I think that's the laser we sacrificed ourselves on in the Whisper game. To save humanity, we sacrificed ourselves. And also thunderstorm. Clear, blue sky, thunderstorm. So this is how it ends? By sacrificing myself? For the good of others? Wow. Well, that just feels perfect. And gorgeous. And complete. Turn back from this cave. Ooh. So we don't know. We don't know if Coda ever contacts Davey. Oh, I'm so sad. Mostly for Davey. And I thought I would be sad for Coda. You know, I wasn't sure how this would go, but it's been beautiful. Thank you for coming on this adventure with me, guys. I hope you could take something from the relationship between Davey and Coda. Something good out of that dark place we went to. I will see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. And if your friend says that you shouldn't share their games, you don't do it.